everybody, welcome back. Flower Power with me, Sid, and this is going to be the penultimate episode, definitely. Possibly the last episode, so we'll have to see how we go. Right, now I have updated to Britannia 2.02, which has got some new features, so I just thought I wanted to get those in before we finish the series. Downside is that it means that the Guy Boss battle is going to be all that much harder. So before I started and updated, I went and fought 6 of him, just to make sure. So we got 3 new wills that we haven't had before. Got a whole lot of duplication, swapsies. If I tell you, if Britannia was like school. So on there we've got Arim and Karil. And then the next one, and this one gives strong slowness effect. And this one is heals for a portion of the damage dealt. So that's now got 5 wills on it. I think there's maybe 6, I can't remember exactly. Obviously we got a lot of materials, a lot of runes, and 6 of these dice. Oh, we got the Ring of Thor. I have no idea what that does. Oh, Ring of Loci. I think, can we combine those 3? I'll have to check that in a minute. A Fruit of Grisaya. Eternally cleanses one's hunger. Oh, is that what we'll do? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've got the ring of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the lot, isn't it? Is it fruit? That is. Either this version has made it so you cannot get... Let's just check my achievements here. Britannia. No, they're over here somewhere. Create by combining the rings of the gods. So Ring of Loci, Ring of Thor. I've got no idea what half of these do. What does the Ring of Thor do? Ring of Loci, Ring of Thor. What have you done to me? Will shatter the salt of terror. Oh, I think it makes your terror shatter run faster. Ring of Loci. Your sneaking interaction once in the center. Will that do something with like your sneaking? I have no idea. But apparently we can craft those together. Now, do we have to craft just like that? Ring of the Azir. Okay. Well, we've done that one. As I say. Whoa. That is just... what is that absorption effect still doing there? Strange. I think something's broken with the absorption effect there. I definitely haven't got absorption. Oh well, I'll take a bit of damage, that'll come back. So, anyway, we've got the various things that presumably feeds me somehow. And obviously we've got the Flugel Tiara thingy. What time is it? We've got time. Now, because we're on the newer version... Whoa. Hey, whoa. Come on, get him. Where's me potions? I want you. And you. And I want to see what happens when we take on... I'm just going to take on the Gaia Boss Mark 1 with my thingy, and I think those things are still running, those potion effects. Yes, they are. So what we'll do is we've got the strength and the resistance, so bloody hell, I don't know what's going on with this, but anyway, we'll take this guy on Oh. See, when I last took this fella on, he went down in about... Oh, come here, you bugger. 5 hits, something along those lines. Now, he's considerably harder, even though I should be dealing about 34... Get dead. Come on. Just going to let that absorption wear off so I can get rid of that glitch. Oh god. Where have you gone? Right. I don't think I'd like to try the... Ow. Stop it, my god. Come on. Should be almost done on these guys. Come on then. I mean, he usually after that phase he's a one-hit kill. I even see him. Oh, come here, you bugger. Yeah, I'm still not convinced. Oh. I'm still not convinced that restricting the damage like that is a good idea. I think the Guy Boss 2 would be nigh on impossible. And bearing in mind I'm pretty much decked out in the max stuff here. Ooh, blazers. Anyway, I'm going to quickly sleep the night off, sort my inventory out somewhat, and I shall be back with you in a moment. See you soon. Right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to get a Terra Steel ingot going. Quickly, bonk, bonk, bonk. Just love how fast this goes. Look at that. Because Kiro Fuma, apologies if I have mispronounced that at all, made a suggestion in the comments that we make a... Where are we? We need a mana tablet. Oh, I can't remember the recipe, and of course we're not in any kind of crafting bench that holds anything. There. A mana mirror, basically, is what we're going to make here. So it was that. What am I missing here? This oh no, that mana tablet, that and that. No, I'm missing. I'm doing something wrong. Mana pearl. Why did I think it was a mana diamond? Alright, mana pearl. Make a mana mirror. Now we've got everything linked to this central pool, because it will be better than carrying around a mana tablet and my mana ring free up a bauble slot. No, you get that, you get that, you get that, you get that, you get that. Bang, mana mirror. And then we combine that to that. Is that doing anything? Does it need to be on your hotbar? Right, let's find out. I want to empty this mana tablet for starters. So we'll set you to accepting, and we will chunk you in there, so you should be empty. That looks empty to me. Good, good. And we'll take off you, and we'll just tick on the ring of far reach. And we'll... oh, I need to set that to accepting as well, don't I? And we will drop that in there and empty it. That's an annoying animation if it has to stay there. But let's see, are you empty? Yes, you are. So I should have... oh, let me just leave these up here somewhere. Oh, bugger. B. Put you back on there. Just put that away, put that away. So I have no mana devices whatsoever. But that is doing its thing. Now let's go with something that really drains mana. Cool. Well, that's definitely worth having. So that's freed up a bauble slot, and we can do stuff there. Now I am going to need to go and open my Elven Gateway, because the next thing I want to have a quick look at, and this is something I mentioned last episode, the corporea sparks. There are various other... I mean, there's so many things to look at. We're not looking at every item in the mod pack. Most of them are fairly straightforward, but we're going to need a spark, pixie dust and air in a bottle, and then we're going to need a corporea spark and a dragonstone. So we're going to need two sparks, 2 pixie dust, 1, okay, 1, 2, I only need 2. I need a couple of sparks. For that I'm going to need blaze powder. I need 12, don't I? 12 blaze powder. I'm going to need a couple of golden nuggets and 4 mana petals. Trying to remember do these recipes from memory now. I should have got this one pretty much down pat, I would have hoped. So we get our and oops, so that gives us 2 sparks. We're also going to need 2 of those, and we're going to make both of those into corporea sparks. And then we need to get a dragonstone. Give me a diamond. Time, plenty. Not that we really have to worry too much about mobs now, it's more about the creepy creepers coming up and breaking our stuff. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, and pop that in there. Thank you, elves. And that should... oh, yeah, don't want to stand there, otherwise we're going to get blaze effects. That should give us the Master Corporea Spark. Now, I'm going to put the Master Corporea Spark. Yeah, I'll put it on this. Actually, we need to put this on here first. So there's a corporea spark, and we'll put the master on this chest here. The master doesn't do anything other than things, so I can go what is it? No, get 64 dirt. Is that the one? I've got to remember the maybe it's not. Who knows? Let me just check the syntax you use for the thing. And this is a really weird thing. The idea is you can transport the items around using text commands. Master corporea, blah blah. And a corporeal spark is placed up hold each bar, adding them to the network designated by in a chain. While individual spark can only reach a few blocks combined, the entire network can go for virtually any distance. Each corporeal spark, yes. Note the master corporeal spark. Come on, tell me the language. Tell me the language. While in the world, there's an icon floating around that spark that shows which colour it has. Yeah, somewhere in here. Same colour nearby is impossible. Okay. No. That was helpful. Anything? Oh, it's corporeal index, isn't it? I'm missing a step. Yeah. Ignore me, I'm being an idiot. I need to actually make this first, which means another corporeal spark and 2 more dragon stones. Let me get the stuff together for that, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Right, we got this together. So, yeah, just had to refill my mana pools by the thing. I think it was that with that, and that gives us the corporeal index. And we will place the corporeal index here, just so it's... And you can see this when we're here. There's no visual now. As soon as we come within this range of it, we can see this is going on, and I think you should be able to... Can we see that? We can see that is tied to that. So can we... let's go... What is missing here then? Let me check. I've never used these before. I've played with them in creative, which obviously is things. So any chat messages sent to player by near taking as a request and preventing them from broadcast, it will request items from the network. Does it need... It needs a corporeal spark. Of course it does. Right, so 1, 2... 1, 2, we've just got enough left for one more. Well, that's not enough. We're going to need one of those. We're going to need another one of those. We're going to need another 2 of those and another one of those. We're going to need to mana that up. And we can go down here and go 1, 2. Make ourselves a quick spark and pop you in there with that and that, get a corporeal spark, and we place the corporeal spark on top to bind into the network, and then we should be able to see that network. Now you can change the colours of these so you can have multiple networks as well. So if I say go 10 apples now, it puts 10 apples in the network. So basically it's a chat based system. So say I want, if I go I want 2 diamonds, there's none because there aren't any. Now is there, I can't remember, no, there is a command which allows, let's have a look at the various commands again. So pending, pre-pending or pending query, ... tilde or plus or question mark will turn it into a contains rather than equals query. So iron will find all items that have iron in their name. Writing this will search for plural 10 of this. Yeah, I'm sure there is a way to query the thing as well. Requesting all, every. That was it. So if I say count diamonds, No. So sure it's that on the other side, count, show or display tell. Won't request any, but will tell the requester how many exist. Show dirt. There's more than 64. It's struggling to count, I think, then. Which is interesting. But, yeah, so you have all of that element going on. And you can use tab, as you say. So, quite useful if you've got a room like that, a big storage room. You can sit there and say, let's have a look at the next thing we want to make. See whether we can use the corporea network to finish. And this is the new item. This is why I wanted to jump in. I need to just remember where the hell it is. It's in Ender items, maybe. There we go. Luminizer transport, brand new in the latest update. So what do we need to make luminizers? We need dragonstone, glowstone and red string. Red string, we need redstone, pixie dust and string. I'm going to get some more pixie dust for starters, I think. So I've got one. Let me get another 12. I also want some dragonstone, so let me get 8 of those. 8's as good a number as any, for no particular reason. And we'll just reconnect you. As I say, I recharged the pools a bit, so we should be pixie dust and dragonstones. Eventually. It's got to be the slowest shop in the world, hasn't it? One item at a time. Boop, boop. But, oh well, there you go. So if we go back here now, and standing range of our corporea index, let's see what else we actually need. We need string, redstone block, and ender air. And how many of those are we going to need? That's the question. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. A luminizer. I don't want the redstone. I want that. We need one for each luminizer. So let's make 4. Again, so we need 4 ender air bottles. 4 ender air bottle. Cool. Deeply cool. 4 redstone block and 4 string. 4 redstone block. Now it struggled with that because I think it's because it doesn't store them, so not quite as powerful as we might like. And 4 string. Thank you. And then we need to create the redstone string, which was it that, and that? Yes, so I just want 4 of those. And then the next thing we need is dragonstone. We need 6 glowstone. Okay. 6 glowstone. The dust. Alright, 6 glowstone dust. Thank you. And that's red string, dragonstones, and why did I get 6 when I wanted 8? Alright, okay. We can just go and amend that back. So I mean, this is pretty useful. Better if you are not a crap typist like me. Right, well, it's night time, and because this is a visually impressive little beastie, I think we'll do this at night and not sleep. What I am thinking is, shall we try here and where are you? Here. and then we'll, oops, we'll bind you. To you. Now, isn't that, you can see we've got a particle effect going on. Now, if at this end it won't do anything, but if I, you're not, I wonder. Alright, let's just pick those up and we'll try something that's not obstructed, shall we? Whee! I'll tell you what, from there to there, bind that to that. Oh, haha, all the way around, okay. Too far. They have a range of about 20, so you may need to daisy chain them around. So if we were to come to here and bind that like that, and then come over here and bind that one to that one, you should see the little particle effects whizzing along. And right, how do you actually get on the damn things? Connection between luminizes a range of 20 blocks, blah blah blah. This is totally new. This is just in the latest version. As blocks, a luminizer, in order to work properly, needs to be bound to one another. This can be done with a wand of the forest. Right-clicking a luminizer will transport the clicker into the luminizer it's bound to. Okay. Right-click. Ooh. Pretty. Now it's one way. So right, you can't go back on that. But so now let's just try that again. I'm not seeing any bad guys hanging around down here. Okay, bind mode and bind and hup and hup. Bound. Okay, so that should work now. So we just have to, yeah, there you go. Oh, not quite, because of course there's a block in the way, so that's a limitation. Hup. I mean, not desperately necessary, but these are pretty cool. Where's my Terra Shatterer? Whee! And try that one again. How would you... Oh, I think I know how I would do that. Let me just have a quick play with this, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Okay, and there we go. I think this will work. I've basically chained two together, so this one will take me up here and then across to here. How cool is that? There are other uses for these. You can do a redstone one, which only triggers when it triggers a redstone pulse when something crosses through the beam. And there is the luminizer launcher, which you put, if you can get animals onto it, basically will fire them into the air on a redstone pulse. Animals or entities, I should say. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting addition. I just wish they would take out that damn damage limitation thing. That's the one spoiling thing with Britannia for me at the moment, is the Gaia boss damage cap, and it's a fairly major one, I think. I wouldn't like to take on the Guardian 2 with that damage limitation cap going on, and that's just me. But yeah, so this really has been Flower Power. Now, let me just check how long I've been recording, and then I'll be back with you in a second. So, see you in a mo. Yep, I'm on time. So, there are loads of other things in the book that we've not covered. Life Imbuers, we've not covered Resolute Ivy, we've not played with a Soul Scribe. There are so many things in this mod, it is huge, and I think, you know, it's covering everything is just really not going to be a viable option. Well, probably would be a viable option, but yeah, we've done the most. We've done all the bosses. We've managed to get all of the Azir items, all bar one of the wills, I think. I can't quite get that spider. And so I think, you know, we've done most of the stuff here. Now, there is one thing left we need to do, which we're going to do out just to close this off, because I think the corporea, I do like this mechanic. If you had a huge storage room, I mean, this is not too bad. You can spin around and you can find most things, but if your storage room was really massive, this would probably be quicker than running through looking in chests, because it will obviously look in all the stored items. I need, well, give me 4 soul sand. Have I not got any soul sand? I'm sure I should have. Oh, it's 1. It's 2 words. I mean, you do need to know what you're asking for. That's a given. And not in there. You need to, I suppose you will learn the names of the correct Minecraft names of every single thing. So let us go out here. I'm not bothered about that. Anybody? Yep. And let's finish off with a Love Wither. Now, I've not used the Pinkinator before. I've seen it used, and did it? So I don't know whether you have to let the damn thing blow up or whether you just go like that and then, yay! Ah, little pink wither, and he loves me. Hello. He's not going to leave me alone now. No, go away. Can't fly though, which is good. So we should be able to. Well, let me lure him over here, and we'll put him in. So yeah. Anyway, I think we've done pretty much. Oh, he's got lost now. He can't jump either. How crap are you? Okay, come on, round the blocks. So this has been Flower Power, and I have a plan for the next series offering, which will be coming out after this. This is going to be a similar kind of model. We're going to have. Well, you can live here, I think. Come here. Oh, no, you can't. Because you've just gone and dropped yourself down. We'll pop you here. Why am I doing it like that? Yeah, so I've got an interesting mod, I think. There we go. Now you're stuck. You can live there. Right, see you later. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've liked this series, want to see more of a similar vein, obviously as I say, I have plans for the next one. Similar kind of thing. Limited mod choice, 1 main core mod, which will be coming out. When's this one going out? This is going out on Tuesday, so it'll be out this Friday. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, and as always, bye for now.